Hi, in this tip or tutorial I'm just very quickly going to show you how you can top and tail your sequence with bars and tone and black at the beginning and end of your sequence by using embedded sequences. Now the reason you might want to do this is that sometimes you want to render without bars and tone, sometimes you want to render with bars and tone. And you don't, if you've made loads of edits in between kind of parts of the project, you don't want to have to keep adding it back in, taking it back out. So the idea here is we're going to set up effectively a template for doing this. So let's go to our main edit sequence. I'm just going to rename that to edit just to make that clear that that's the one that we're going to be editing in. And this is a very important step. We need to drag some content into this because Final Cut doesn't like dealing with zero size sequences for doing this kind of setup that I'm about to do. That's what I found anyway. It just didn't seem to work. So make sure there's at least one clip in your editable sequence. We can always move that clip later and change the order. Right, so let's start off with a new sequence. I'm going to call this my master, and then here this is effectively going to be my master template with bars and tone. Probably should have named it a little bit better than that, but anyway. So let's put some bars and tone in our master sequence, and next I want to have say 5 seconds of pure black. Let's take that out. There we go. Okay, so we'll drag that slug into there. Now I want to embed my movie, so this is where we just drag the entire sequence across, and I want to finish it with some black. So that's kind of the template for my movie. I want to be able to render bars and tones, a slug of black, my edited movie, and then some more black. I'm just going to turn this sound off so that we don't ever get to hear the tone part of the bars and tones. That would be irritating. So if we just, I'm just going to put the playhead there, hit play, and there's obviously our clip. Now then, I want to go and edit that sequence, so I go back into the edit sequence. I didn't want to start off with that one. Let's start off with, say, this clip here. We'll drag that in. Well, that's way too long, so I'm going to cut this down to size. Fantastic. And next I want to have, let's say, this clip. Oops. Yes, okay. So there's a couple of clips. And then maybe we'll have another one right at the end here. Fantastic, and I'll just I won't shorten that just yet. Now if we go back to our master, what's happened is that has taken on all those edits automatically. There's nothing further we had to do. So that means that whenever we do our edits, if we need to render out with the kind of bars and tone, then the black, our edit and the black in that kind of pattern, we can just go to the master sequence here, you know, right click, export, batch export, whatever, and actually create our render that way, or send to tape. So that's kind of a very, very quick overview on how you can use embedded sequences to create a template for your project.